In every corner of the world, there are heroes, not the ones you see on TV, not the ones wearing capes, but ordinary people doing extraordinary things. People who save lives, protect others, and change destinies without ever asking for attention or applause. Today, we're going to tell you 3 true stories of unsung heroes. These are ordinary people whose courage changed everything. Our first story takes us back to 2015, to a small town and a janitor named Sammy. His daily job was simple, cleaning offices inside an old government building. Nothing special, nothing heroic. But one morning, while cleaning the storage rooms, he smelled something strange. A faint burning scent. He followed it to the electrical room, a place most people just walked past without a second glance. Sammy opened the door and saw sparks flying from a large electrical box. The heat was rising, and the fire was moments away from breaking out. He could have run. He could have yelled for help and waited, but he didn't. He grabbed the nearest fire extinguisher and rushed toward the sparking box, spraying it again and again while shouting for others to evacuate. After several incredibly tense minutes, he managed to stop the fire. Later, fire inspectors revealed something truly shocking. If that fire had spread, the entire building could have exploded, with more than 200 people inside. And what about Sammy? He didn't brag. He didn't even tell his family. He simply went back to his work, as if nothing had happened. But everyone who heard the truth that day knew he was a real hero. Next, we go to a busy central train station. It was a normal, crowded day. People rushing everywhere, phones ringing, announcements echoing through the hall. A young boy, curious and excited, stood a little too close to the platform edge. And in one sudden, heart-stopping moment, he slipped and fell onto the tracks. A train was speeding into the station. People screamed. Some froze in shock. Others looked away, unable to watch. But one woman, Mariam, didn't think. She just ran as fast as she could. She jumped down onto the tracks, lifted the boy, and pushed him up toward the platform, just seconds before the train thundered past. The crowd gasped in disbelief. The boy's mother collapsed in tears, hugging her son tightly. Mariam simply smiled, said, "He's safe now," and quietly walked away into the crowd. No interviews, no photos, no social media posts. Later, the mother wrote online, "To the woman who saved my son. I don't know your name, but my whole life is grateful to you." Sometimes, a hero is just someone who runs toward danger while everyone else steps back. Our final story is about Omar, an ordinary high school student. He was quiet, polite, not the type to draw attention to himself. One morning, as he walked toward the school gate, he noticed a car parked strangely near the entrance. A thin wisp of smoke was coming from underneath it, and the sharp smell of leaking fuel filled the air. Hundreds of students passed by, lost in their own worlds. No one noticed. No one seemed to care, but Omar stopped. Something felt deeply wrong. He ran inside the school and told the teachers that the car outside was dangerous. At first, no one really believed him. So, he went directly to the security guard himself. Within minutes, they saw it too. The car was overheating and seconds away from catching fire. They evacuated the students from the area immediately. And just 30 minutes later, the car exploded. If Omar hadn't spoken up, if he had just walked away like everyone else, the outcome could have been a tragedy. When people asked him later, "How did you know?" he simply said, "I just felt I had to do something." You don't need fame to be a hero. You don't need superpowers. You don't need the spotlight. Sometimes, being a hero is choosing to care when others don't. It's speaking up when others stay silent. It's jumping in when someone needs you. The world is full of unsung heroes just like Sammy, Mariam, and Omar, and maybe, one day, you'll be one of them too. Thanks for watching, and if these stories moved you, please like and subscribe for more.